So hello from Portland. This is the third time I've been here on a cruise. This is the first time I've actually been able to get off the ship because of COVID restrictions. It's actually a really nice day today. It's a complete contrast to what it was like yesterday. We've just gone down the waterfront and just seen what's going on. There's people fishing, there's some crazy people scuba diving. This morning we've had some food. We had quite a late night last night, so we got up quite late. We've had some food this morning. We are going to have afternoon tea when we get back to the ship. So I've not had afternoon tea since I don't know when. Tonight there is movies under the stars. So on the top deck of the ship there is an enormous sort of TV screen. They're going to show Avatar tonight. I've never seen Avatar, so we're going to watch Avatar tonight under the stars with a cocktail. Hopefully the weather stays the same. So for now, we're just going to go for a walk into town. There's always something you forget when you go on holiday, and in this case for me, I forgot an iPhone charger. Pretty dumb if I'm supposed to be filming myself doing a cruise. So I'm going to go buy an iPhone charger. So I've just been speaking to a local chap about things to do around here, places to see. Apparently further down this path there is a fort with a bit of interesting history to it. So I'm going to go check that out. So this is the Bay of Portland. When all the cruise ships stopped sailing due to COVID, a lot of them sort of came here and anchored up at sea, just waiting to go back to service. The first time I was here about 2 months ago, there were about 7 ships here. I came back about 2 weeks ago, there's only 2, and now here we are, there's only 1 left. This is the P&O Aurora. She was one of the smaller P&O ships, but it's nice to see that she's on her own now, everything else has gone. Our ship's over here, the Sky Princess, about double the size of the Aurora. I'm currently in front of Knowth Fort in Dorset. It was built in 1861 to help the British defend against the increasing threat that was Napoleon III. It's always the French. They built this fortress as well as 2 more further down the coast. The French never attacked. They thought it was stupid to attack something as well defended as this. There are also seawalls in place. You can just see one there. The fort is built in the shape of a D, the letter D. That's to make it a bit more bomb-proof. It's one of the best preserved forts we have in this country. The fort was only decommissioned in 1950, which meant it was here for World War I and World War II. Didn't get any action in World War I, but in World War II, it saw its first ever combat. 2 ships entered the bay, did not identify themselves. The fort opened fire. The ships turned their lights on. They were refugees from the Channel Islands. That's the only combat this place ever saw, and it was against civilians. There's still some anti-aircraft batteries on the top of the forts that were here during the defence of England during the Second World War. Knowth Fort is also very well known for its paranormal activity. It was voted one of the spookiest places in Britain a few years ago. There is a ghostly gunner that roams the lower halls of the fort. He whistles during the night. Plenty of ghost hunters have entered the fort to try and figure out who this ghostly whistler is. Ouija boards identifying him as male and a person who died during the construction of the fort. How true this is, I'm not a ghostly guy, I'm not a paranormal guy, I don't believe any of this stuff. So if you fancy yourself as a bit of a ghost hunter, head on down to Knowth Fort. Apparently you can have overnight stays and ghost tours at night of the underground halls. So if you can crack the mystery, then that might be a really good idea.